Candlelight tonight is 8:13. Plag Mincha will be 6:40. Zman Mincha will be 8:40. 8:20, excuse me.
8:20.
Yes, and remember that there's no Sunday minyan because it's the weekend of July 4th, and on July 4th, this minyan will not meet because it's July 4th, and I doubt there'll be that many people working.
But July 3rd?
July 3rd, we're meeting. Okay, now for a quick Devar Torah. One of the interesting things about this week's Parsha is the character of Balaam and his relationship to Balak. Balak doesn't like Balaam. Balaam is an enabler. Okay? He goes along, he doesn't believe what Balak believes. But he goes along with him, figuring he's being paid, he's on his side, he can make peace with him. And Balak really doesn't like him. And this is one of the things that enablers never get. That they're not liked by those people. Before the Russian Revolution, in Tsarist Russia, there are three basic political groups. There were those who wanted to keep the system as it was, the autocrats. There were those who wanted some reforms, that they felt were necessary. And then there were the radicals who wanted just to overthrow the whole system. Well, Bolsheviks, Mensheviks, it was a whole group.
Pick your pick.
What?
Pick your pick.
Take your pick, there was a whole group. Now the radicals were committing all sorts of crimes. And bank robbery was just the least of it. They were committing murder. I think 1,000 Russian officials were actually murdered by the radicals during this period, during a short period. The problem is the enablers, the reformers, would excuse everything they did. Literally, they would come up with all these sorts of reasons. And then when the Bolsheviks eventually took over in 1917, one of the first things Lenin did was he began to kill the reformers. And they was asked, why are you doing this? And he said, before the revolution, they were useful idiots. Now they're not useful. I mean, that was what he actually said. And by the way, notice how he referred to them. Useful idiots. They were useful. They're not useful anymore. We'll just kill them. That's what Balaam never got. Balak had no respect for him. Balak had a vision, no Jews, no Torah. And Balaam didn't fit into that vision. And so that's one of the messages of this week's Parsha. The Balaks, we know them, we see them, they're out in the open. It's the Balaams who are dangerous because they don't know what they're actually permitting. Something to think about, Kaddish Rabbanim.